Bruny Surin, Olympian, participated at 4 Olympics, 88, 92, 96, 2000, and today I'm retired and I'm an entrepreneur. I'm from Montreal, Canada. I believe my greatest achievement as an athlete, I mean, there's two special events that I took part. Obviously, 1996 at the Atlanta Olympic, when we as Canadians won against the USA team. We were not the favorite, but we put our effort together with good communication and belief on ourselves, and we grabbed the Olympic gold medal. And till today, after like 25 years, that's something when I see, I still have goosebumps, because that was a great Canadian sports history. And the other event was when I ran faster actually than my idol, because I remember when I was 17 years old, I had a dream to run as fast as my idol, US athlete Carl Lewis, and whereas like nobody thought that I would achieve it. Like I could say like 99% of the people was like, okay, well, it's impossible, you'll never do it and everything. And I kept on trying, and 15 years of trying. At the age of 32, I ran 9:84, which was actually faster than my idol. I mean, those two events, I mean, today that's I could say that's the biggest achievement of my sports career. For me to compete for Canada was a great achievement. I mean, I always go to the basic. I always try to see like when I started, where I came from. I mean, I came from like a family who didn't have much. I mean, we had each other, and when I grew up, I started to have confidence on myself about my goals, my dreams, and everything. And when the first time I participated at the World Junior Championship, where I had actually the Canadian jacket on me. I mean, to me, it was not only that I represent myself, and I represent the country. To me, that it was a great honor. And I still remember also the first time I won a World Championship. That was in 1993 in Toronto, when I won my first World Championship. And I remember standing on the podium, and when I saw the Canadian flag rise, and I heard the anthem, and I was like, oh my God, I cannot believe that because of my performance, and here we are. I mean, Canada on top on the sprint world. I mean, to me that was great. And to me, saying that well, Canada welcome me, welcome my family and everything. I mean, and I knew that there was great opportunity here, and I seized them. I mean, today, even years that I retired, I mean, on my business and speaking engagement and everything, I mean, I see the opportunity that we have here, and I worked hard for that. I mean, to me, represent Canada at 4 Olympics and everything. It was a great moment, and a moment that I cherish like every day of my life. I mean, everything that I learn, I have to go through to be an Olympian, to win medals and everything. It takes like a vision. It's important to believe in yourself. It's important to surround yourself. I mean, because I wasn't me alone. I had my coach, I had my therapist, the doctor, the agent, and everything. All these people were working. We were working together to bring me on top. I mean, when you're talking about resilience. I mean, at the beginning of my career, I didn't have much. I didn't have money to buy sophisticated sport equipment. I didn't have money to do training camps and everything. So I knock on doors and everything, work hard. That's the main thing. I mean, perseverance. I mean, sometimes, I was trying to get into competition. I was traveling when I have small money to go to Europe and try to compete against the best. And a lot of time the door was closed, but I just kept in my mind to say, okay, well, it is a tough time, but I'm gonna prevail. I'm gonna go through it and everything. So that's why when I realized, like 15 years apart from the start that I had the dream and the time that I achieved my ultimate goal, it took 15 years. So all this, like a hard time, I mean, my sometimes people were laughing at me because they said that I would never succeed and everything. But all that, I'm using that today on my daily life. I mean, today I'm working hard, like every day. I have goal, I have vision, I have perseverance, and everything that I have, it didn't come from up the sky. I just go after it. I mean, one of my slogan today in my business is go get it. I mean, when you want something, I mean, you just have to go. You have to go get it. And that was the same thing when I had that dream. And my first coach was telling me, do visualization. And I was like, what is that visualization? What are you talking about? He said, well, just visualize and start to believe that you're going to do it. Yes, you're going to have hard time. Yes, people are going to laugh at you. Yes, sometimes you're going to have bad performances and everything, but keep in mind that still working hard, one day is going to pay. And that's exactly what happened. And that's exactly what I'm doing today and all my endeavors. Any kind of help, I cannot say and I don't want to say that it's a small help or whatever. Any help is important, because I remember, as I told you earlier, when I started, when I had this big vision, this dream, and people actually was telling me that, well, Bruny, how are you going to do that because you have no money? And I was like, oh my God, it's true. I have no money, but I'm going to find a way. And when I went to knock on doors, I mean, yes, there was a lot of no. There was a lot of, okay, yeah, Bruny, this kid wants to go to the Olympic. We want to help you, but we cannot afford. Our business, we don't have enough money to help you and everything. And after a lot of no's, and I remember, actually, I was in Montreal in one restaurant, and I did my pitch again. Like 17 years old, this kid wants to go to the Olympic. He wants to run faster than his idol and everything. And I saw that it wasn't going to work. And I'm like, okay, well, there we go, another no. So I just turned my back to take the exit. And I remember the owner of the restaurant, he called me back. And I went towards him, and he wrote me a check of $500. And I was like, oh my God, you know? So with this $500, it's with that money that I bought my first pair of shoes, competition shoes and everything. And that story, I will never forget that till I die. And I always, even and with my parents and everything, we didn't have much, they always taught me also try to help people who are in needs and everything. So I grow with that. And after that particular story, and I'm like, okay, well, when I'm going to succeed, okay, I want to do the same thing. And that's exactly what I did. I mean, through my career, after that, I have sponsors. I have many sponsors that will help me. I have one sponsor actually who helped me all through all my career. And I think about the population also, that always, okay, well, Bruny, let's go at the Olympics. We with you and everything. So that was a kind of encouragement. And I said to myself, even before I retired, I said, well, I want to help also the next generation, because I know for a fact, like there's kids who are in the same situation that I was. I mean, sometimes they want to do sport and everything, and sometimes they make the team, the provincial team or the national team, but sometimes some of them have to put, I don't know, $2,500, $5,000 to help to make the team, and a lot of time they don't have that money. So I said to myself, well, I'm going to create my foundation where we're going to give bursary for student athlete, and I'm going to go in school, and my foundation, we're going to hire other celebrities, sport athletes to go into school to encourage younger students also to say, well, go after your dream and everything. And I'm going to organize training camp to help those athletes. And it's been like 20 years that I've been doing that, and we gave more than 1.5 million in bursary. And I still remember when I brought all the sometimes 20-25 athletes abroad, and the professional sports environment to train and 10 days with professional athletes, with top notch coaches and everything, and their motivation were like on top. And I mean, to me, it was like just, okay, that was my grain of salt, so that if I can help a little bit, that's great. So that's why I truly believe in help your community, because I think that with that we're gonna have a better world. That's what I believe 100%. One thing I would say to the younger generation, the kids going to watch the Tokyo Olympic, I mean, yes, sometimes, a lot of time we can be inspired when we see other athletes and everything. But if it's something that you want to do, if it's something that you want to be like the idols, like the model that you're going to see, I mean, you have to step in as, okay, you need to work hard. Like I was saying before, I mean, a lot of time it's not easy. Sometimes you're gonna try, you're not gonna succeed on the first occasion. You're gonna have to repeat and repeat and repeat, and never let that discourage you. And something also, always believe in yourself, because the person you see on TV, maybe can win a gold medal or finalist and everything, they are human like you. So if they are there, you can be there also. And it's very important also to have the passion about what you're doing, because with the passion, like it's every day you're gonna go in training, and after that you're gonna love what you do. It's very important. And yes, listen to your coach, listen to your parents, have this perseverance, because I always say that there's no dream that is too big. The person you see on TV perform well, represent Canada, everything, that person can be you. So trust yourself and go after your dream.